A Carlsbad couple horrified after they say security video shows a local doctor prowling on their patio, even peeking into their windows at night. And that doctor now faces criminal charges. Good evening, I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. Our Team 10 investigative reporter Jennifer Kastner has the video. And Jen, it goes on for almost 20 minutes.
That's right, almost 20 minutes. We have more of it to show you. Dr. Jeffrey Levin has a current license to practice medicine, but the state medical board has him on probation for previous criminal activity, including spousal abuse. His attorney denies that he was ever prowling or peeking in that backyard.
I love her. We're getting married.
But it's not the fairy tale engagement Frank Ziegler of Carlsbad and his fiancée had hoped for. We're not showing her face or using her name. She fears Dr. Jeffrey Levin from Del Mar, who she says is her former boyfriend. The radiologist is now facing charges of prowling.
Dr. Levin, can we talk to you about these charges, sir?
Charges that his lawyer later denied. It was last summer when she says she broke up with Dr. Levin.
I said, "You have to leave me alone."
She tells us he didn't listen. So last year, she got a restraining order. In March, she and Ziegler got a home security camera system.
We turned it on the second night. I went and looked at the tapes and I screamed.
Cameras captured a man lurking. The couple says they were inside making dinner.
And he got on his knees in the dark and crawled to the window and sat there with his face against the window, trying to get a good view of what was going on.
The couple says this is Dr. Levin. The district attorney's office won't comment on the video, but the day after it was taken, police tell us that Levin was arrested for prowling and violating a restraining order.
My fiance and I are just trying to move on with our lives, and he's in my backyard crawling around in the pitch black dark.
Levin was released from jail after posting a $10,000 bail. 10 News was in the courtroom last week.
Yes, Your Honor.
For his hearing.
I am going to issue a full protective order today.
We tried to get answers.
Dr. Levin, we have this image of you.
With my client.
Understood, and I have a question for your client, sir.
Dr. Levin, come on.
Dr. Levin, can you explain this image of you in a backyard that's not on your property?
Dr. Levin would not respond. The Medical Board of California writes the board is aware of the arrest, is looking into it, and will take action as appropriate. According to the website, his license is current, but he's been on probation since 2017. Board documents show in 2009 he was arrested, charged, and convicted of spousal battery in California. From 2009 to 2013, he was arrested several other times and charged with resisting arrest, domestic violence, and violating a restraining order. Although the charges were later dismissed, he failed to report any arrest, charge, or his criminal conviction to the Colorado board. Then in 2013, the board reveals he was cut from his job as a radiologist at a medical center due to alleged inaccuracies in radiology reports and reports of inappropriate behavior, which he also failed to report to the Colorado board. The next year, he was found to have a physical or mental illness condition, rendering him unable to perform medical service with reasonable skill. As of this Monday, he was listed as a provider on the Hemet Valley Medical Center's website. The hospital has not yet returned our calls. This week, the doctor's attorney told us he hasn't seen the security video, but he assured us that Dr. Levin was never prowling or violating the restraining order. He says the doctor has been the target of threats made by Frank Ziegler. This is part of a voicemail provided by Levin's attorney.
Hey, Jeff, my name is Frank. You contact her again, and you're going to have to deal with me, I'm coming after you. Do you understand that?
And I told him to stay away, and if he didn't stay away, that I would hurt him. I was desperate, like I am now.
Police won't give us details, but confirm we are actively investigating where Levin is the victim of threats. Ziegler calls it a distraction from the real problem.
And we only want one thing. We just want him to go away. Just leave us alone.
And Dr. Levin returns to court next Monday. The DA's office says he'll be formally arraigned on 4 counts related to prowling and violating a restraining order. Jennifer Kastner, 10 News.
Jen, thank you. The Poway Senate